Welcome to GITV, your new channel dedicated to hydrogen. My guest today is Sylvain Laurent, the CEO of Hopium. Hello, Sylvain. Thanks
Hello, Laurent.
for being with us. Maybe you heard about this company at the beginning. A 24 Hours of Le Mans racer wanted to create a hydrogen-powered car, but the story now is different. There is a new leading team, and now Hopium wants to be a fuel cell provider, for not only for cars, but for any mobility mode. Sylvain Laurent, maybe to start, a few words about your situation, because the company is in a legal redress. So what can we say today? What is the situation like?
First, thank you again to invite me, Laurent, today. Let me clarify one topic. I'm not sure that we could say that we change the story or we create a new story for Hopium. First, the story from the beginning is a dual strategy. It's a fuel cell system, and to be leader on this, and to power the car after. But that's important to say. So the only topic we managed from 1 year ago, roughly, is to adapt the strategy and to manage the priority to first balance the demand of the market. And the demand of the market today is mainly for the fuel cell system. And that's
for heavy-duty mobility.
Exactly, heavy-duty mobility, marine, could be aviation, could be stationary also. So we have to consider this. Today, the car is very important, but finally, many
maybe later.
Later, because many automotive makers engage with the battery. And the demand today, as I said, is mainly on this. So we started by this, and we engage this switch to manage these priorities, such it's the most important topic to start. Compared to your question about the situation, yes, we managed to be under the protection of the state and to have the observation period now. So it's very important for us to make sure that we manage well the priority of the investment and to have this protection to continue to deliver the value for the market.
So you have several months to convince?
Yes, we had 6 months in the past, in the back, and we have 6 months in the front of us, to make sure that we finalize our strategic plan.
So you have talented engineers, so they're working on a powerful and reliable fuel cell technology, and it seems to gain some interest from companies.
Yes, today the most important, as you said, is the talent we have. And compared to the fuel cell system, we need this talent. And due to the talent of Hopium, we deliver in 23, we publish on 23, 8 patents, compared to the 27 that we manage currently on the market. But we publish in 23, it's a big achievement due to the engineers, due to the talent of Hopium. That's very good news, because the asset of the company, it's clear now. And in the same time, we're working about the value chain of hydrogen. The market today is not only the fuel cell, it's the fuel value chain from the hydrogen production to the usage of the hydrogen to deliver electricity. And this is one of the key topics where Hopium wants to be engaged. We manage this decarbonization approach, or green approach, if you want, from the beginning. And from the beginning, car included, it's to make sure that we could be a key player, key actor in the world, not only in France, but in the world, to make sure that we will accelerate this decarbonization approach.
You have some strong competitors because, of course, you have Bosch, you have Symbio. So as Hopium is a small company, what are your chances to be part of the competition?
We are small, it's clear. We are a startup today.
I said you have talented engineers.
Yeah. We are now exactly 30 engineers on board, and it's a concentration of knowledge and talent, as you said before. But today, first of all, the competition is great. We need competition if we want to believe in the hydrogen strategy.
And maybe the market is wide enough to have several companies.
More than this, but more than this, it's the problem with the competition today is focus about automotive from my point of view. Focus about some add-ons, but compared to Hopium, maybe manage not so many add-ons, but at the end deliver the value. deliver the patent, as I said, deliver effectively the capacity of the technology, one of the best of the world today. So the challenge for the next 6 months is to make sure that we will succeed to deliver this.
A few months ago, you've been to Dubai, to the GTEx, which is the equivalent of the CES of Las Vegas, but in Middle East, a show focused on technology. So what was the show like?
It was impressive. I was, in fact, two topics. One, the volume. 8,700 exhibitors. A place, a gigantic place, you know, so it was for me like a surprise about, compared to Las Vegas that I know well. And very, very proactive people in this area of the world. They want to accelerate the decarbonization. They are in the strategy of oil. And now they want to deliver, it's really the place to be today. It's a place where they want to accelerate and to show how they will manage the post-oil strategy.
So that means that this region could be the heartbeat of the new hydrogen world in the future?
To be honest, I don't know if there will be hybrid, but definitely they will be a key player, key area. They have no automotive makers, there are no hydrogen actor today, and a company like Hopium could be certainly very interested to join some of them. If you look at just Oman area, in this area, it's certainly the most hydrogen hub in the world today. And it's also oil, but it's the best hub for hydrogen in the world.
We heard about some potential partners, an American company, Micromobility, maybe also a Chinese partner. What can we say today about this?
As we said, the market is very large. We are, first of all, we are a key player in France, and we want to make sure in France and in Europe, Hopium will be a key player for the rest of the next decade, okay? That's our objective. However, the world is big. However, the money is everywhere. However, as we said, the Middle East could be America, could be China, or could be Asia.
So you will go where you have some opportunities.
Exactly. And we need to make sure that Europe, with Hopium company, will serve this demand in the market. Chinese, for example, is certainly one of the key countries today to accelerate the adoption of hydrogen strategy for the next decade. It's an evidence, and they started today. So it's maybe little discreet, but it's an evidence that they engage this strategy and this demand.
And about France, do you have any contacts with public authorities? Do you wish any support?
Alors, if I start by the end, yes, I wish. Yes, it's now more than 1 year that I engaged many discussions with France. If I have one message is France, as Europe, maybe not only France, has to accelerate the support of innovation, has to accelerate the engagement for hydrogen in the future. Today, my view is that they engage a lot of money. It's fine, but for the past. I mean, battery or electric system and something like that. It's fine, but it's not the future. The future is definitely decarbonization, is definitely hydrogen. We have the chance to have a nuclear park in France that we don't use well. So at the end, we could be, in Europe, certainly one of the best countries to deliver the production of hydrogen. Don't forget that if you look at the market, hydrogen cost in terms of kilo will be decreased from 10, 15 euro today to 2 or 3 euro per kilo in the next up to 2030. And in the same time, if you look at the demand of the market for the fuel cell system, we move from around 10% to 50% growth up to 2030. So we have to be ready. And compared to your question, France has to help companies like us.
I know that the priority is to develop your fuel cell, maybe to be in planes, boats, trains, trucks. But do we have one chance to see the car, or one car in the future?
The car will happen, definitely. This car or another car, but this car will happen certainly when the market will be ready. Today is not certainly the priority. However, again, consider the value chain. Today in France, we have to accelerate to create this value chain. There is many players that they like us, that we deliver and we are owner about the technology of the fuel cell system. But however, we need the hydrogen production, we need the distribution.
So it's a call to join forces?
That's one of the most key topics that I want to address in the future, in the next months. It's how do we create this value chain and how we deliver on the market this value expected by everyone to be on time or maybe to go further for the next step in the world.
All the best for your company. Thank you, Sylvain Laurent. You're the CEO of Hopium.
Thank you, Laurent.
See you soon on GITV.